Hi, Ali.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Have a question for you before
Sure.
we get started. Is there any update as far as when the tools link will start working again?
We were told on Monday, but I can send a text really fast to check in on where they're at with that. So I can hopefully maybe have an answer by the end of the call.
Awesome.
Really fast. And if you guys would send out reminders to your teams and groups and chats, and then we'll get started here in just a minute.
Raffles that full tabs you mentioned, or
Okay, so Dean just texted me back and said he was told it was working. So if that is not the case, if somebody could let me know.
I'm sorry, you cut off. You're coming in and out.
yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Dean said that he was told it was working, the last update they got. So if it isn't, then I need to know that.
Okay, we'll test it out. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, it is 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. You guys bear with me. I just got home and I'm like opening mail because I have a whole bunch of Christmas cards that I have not yet gotten out, and they came today. So I'm like going through my mail and seeing what all kinds of goodies I got. You guys would, just for funsies, see, these are little Christmas cards. I don't know if you guys can see them. It's got all of us on there. So I'll get those out today, and hopefully they'll get there before Christmas. But if you guys are done with your Christmas shopping or not done, tell me in the comment section what varying state of doneness you are with Christmas shopping, just for fun. Almost done. Thank you, Kathy. I'm literally like opening my mail in front of you guys because I just 25% all done, almost done. Pretty much done. Stocking stuffers, 90% done. Haven't started yet. I'm one of those people that I buy so much, like at like various periods. Like I'll start like in October and I'll buy a bunch of stuff, and then I'll do some more in November and then December. And then by the time Christmas gets here, I have like forgotten what I bought. And last year, I think there was like a couple of presents that I bought doubles of or like similar things because I forgot. So I'm the person that have to go and find all the stuff, dig through it, spread it out, like label it by kid, and figure out what exactly I even have, because I don't actually even know. So, okay, so that was just for fun. That was just out of curiosity where you guys were at on stuff. There is somebody on here not muted, and it is not letting me mute her. Let me see. I think I got it. Okay. So most of you probably have this done already, but we're gonna just do some basic stuff today, and then I'm gonna go over a few things that I had requests specifically to go over, and we'll go over those things. But first, I want to make sure everybody's done their birthdays for today. So go check your birthdays. Make sure you have those finished. And when you do have those finished, say done. I have no idea what this package is. In the comments, and let me know that you're done, and we will move on from there. I was like, I don't even know what this is. I ordered so much stuff, I don't even know what it is, but I do know what it is. Okay, I see lots of people saying done with birthdays. Okay, then I want you guys, I've also done my birthdays, so I want you guys to go to your memories, and I'm going to actually screen share here really quickly. Let me get where I need to be, and then I'll screen share with you guys, and then you can let me know if you can see it. Okay, getting ready to screen share with you. And if you are still working on birthdays, just keep working. We'll come back. Or I'm not going to go too fast, so you'll have time to catch up with where we're at. Give me just a second. What is the weather like where you guys are at? Because it is nasty here. I've lost my screen. It's snowing, like really coming down hard. The kids didn't have school today. Probably not gonna have school tomorrow. Okay, can somebody please tell me if you can see my screen share? 74, 67, I'm so jealous. Can somebody tell me if you're looking at my screen share? Okay, perfect. So what I want you guys to do is go to your memories. And that's over here along the left-hand side. If you're on a phone and you want to do it from a phone, you'll click the 3 dots in the bottom right-hand corner of an iPhone anyway, and hit the memories button. It's usually right under saved, a couple of things down. So hit your memories. I'm gonna click on mine. And then at the bottom of the page, if you scroll down, it should have on here, sorry, my internet is super slow because of the storm, so just bear with me. Loading, loading, loading. Apparently have lots of memories from this day. Okay, it'll tell you, and I don't have very many today, but it'll tell you who you became friends with on this day, however many years ago, 10 years ago. You see I have there 10, 3, 2, 1. So what I want you to do is to, just for fun and just to connect with people, like just on the premise of connecting, click the where it says send right here. On the phone, it may just be this little icon right here, but that's the messenger icon. Click that and say, hey, Michelle, hey, so-and-so, we became friends 2 years ago today. I just wanted to reach out and tell you happy friendsversary and have a very happy holiday and Merry Christmas. So, like I said, just happy, happy friendsversary, just wanted to reach out, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna stop this and then I'm gonna reshare here in a minute, but I'll stop it for right now so you guys can work on that. Hey, babe. I don't know where he went. So when you're done, just say done again, and we'll go on to the next thing. Okay. Then what I want you guys to do, and I have my team do this sort of stuff too in my blitzing. I'm doing a story blitzing challenge, which reminds me I've got to get a story posted for them for today. But go back to the memories. Here, I'm going to screen share with you again. Where those friends, that list of friends are. And if it's a True Vision associate, like this one here is a True Vision associate, so I'm not going to do hers. But for example, this one is not. So go to their page and you've sent them the message, whatever. Then go to their friends and send a friend request to like 1 or 2 people on their friends list. The reason that we do this is just simply for the sake of getting more eyes on our stuff, interacting, making connections, solidifying relationships with people, so that, like let's say Harley here was interested but scared and not quite sure, she like wanted to jump in, but then her friend Anita or whatever bought product from me and loved it. Well, then now Harley has a reason to reach out to me. She knows somebody on the product, all that different stuff. The other thing about this is if you get one of those people started on the product and they love it, that's a good opportunity to say, hey, listen, I know your friend Harley is super interested in this, and if you wanted to get her a trial pack, you could make $15 off of her ordering a trial pack. So it's a good way to open that door for conversation by doing this. So I recommend my team do this about once a day, once every couple of days, and get new friends on your friends list so that they can start getting new people, new eyes on their stuff. Looking back at some of these memories, they're so funny. So when you're done with that, when you've gotten through whoever here at this bottom section down here, it's gonna be forever to load again. When you've gone through all of them and sent a couple of friend requests out, let me know you're done. And then we will move on. After the new update, I can't find birthdays. Where can I find them? On iPhone. I know for sure that they do pop up in your notifications, but there has to be an easier way to find them because, I mean, that's just one place. So there has to be another way to do it. Because you could really easily miss that particular one single notification. I'm looking though. I know on a computer, it doesn't have it on here either. Does anybody know? On a computer, if you go to your events tab and then go to the left-hand side, there's a spot where you click on your birthdays there. But I'm not seeing that same simplicity on an iPhone. Today, maybe? I bet I know how you can do it. I bet if you hit okay, so this is kind of a workaround because I don't know how you're actually supposed to do it, but this works because I just looked. If you go to the top of the screen on your phone, hit the magnifying glass and search birthdays, it brings up everybody that has a birthday today, and then you can hit see all, and it brings all of them up. Yep, somebody said search birthdays. So that's how, I guess, would be the easiest if you missed the notification. Okay, I'm seeing some people saying done. Let me know as you get done with that. And then the next thing I wanted to do is show you guys, some people asked because they've been out of practice on it for a while and they want to get back into it, but they asked about cold market yard sale ads and getting back into that. So while everybody else is finishing what they were just working on, if you would drop in the comments in the chat section what kind of coal market type yard sale ad you've been using, loving, getting some hits off of, I would appreciate it. Give some people some fresh ideas. And then if you get an idea, if you see one, change it up, make it your own, change the wording, don't copy and paste it, especially if it doesn't sound like you. I think a lot of the problems where people are having with these types of things is that they're all the same. Everybody's copying and pasting and using the same stuff. And some of the best ads I ever did on the yard sale sites are things that I just thought of. It was funny or cute or catchy, and I just typed it out and used it, and it wasn't something I had taken from somebody else. But share in the comment section what you're using and getting some hits off of or really liking or that sort of thing, so other people can see. These are ideas too, guys, that as long as they're not like super adsy sounding, if they're cute and catchy and interesting, that are good for post ideas. If you're looking for a post to do on your page and maybe you don't work the yard sale sites or any of that good stuff. So yeah. Drop in the comment section that, and then I'm going to show you guys a couple of, that's a good one. I like the support group thing. That's a great one. Another one I just did the other day and I had like 50 comments on it within like an hour was, I said something about, I may have to look it up because I'm not sure now, but I said something about take my holiday slim down challenge. Could you be the one to lose 4 to 7 pounds in the next 1 to 2 weeks or something along those lines? And I had a bunch of comments on that. That one was a really good one. And then I did one that was pretty similar, but I don't think I said holiday slim down challenge. I just said, if you could lose 4 to 7 pounds in the next 10 days, I don't know, I just picked a random number. If you could lose 4 to 7 pounds in the next 10 days, would you? And then I put like a little pointing down arrow. I got a bunch of comments on that one as well. So there's a couple of ideas for you guys. Let's see. I use one I made in Canva, holiday slim down, ready to jumpstart your 2020 resolution. So yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Kathy. Sometimes I use before and after photos, sometimes I don't. Then I did one that I did get a few comments on. That one was kind of interesting too, because I said, tag a friend that you, how did I say it? Tag a friend that's going to join you in your like weight loss journey this year or next year, or in your health journey or something along those lines. And then I had people tagging like their friends. That one had comments on it as well. So there's a few ideas, but like Kathy said, sometimes I use pictures, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just go grab or make in WordSwag, the WordSwag app. Sometimes I just like grab one of their holiday pictures, like of I don't know, a Christmas ornament or something, and I put like Christmas holiday slim down challenge, or who's getting healthy this year, or I just try to be creative with it. The more creative you are, the more original you are, the more posts that people haven't seen like 5 gazillion times with your spin on it is going to get you more attention. If it's been seen with the same emojis and the same wording and the same photos and the same everything, that's when you're not going to get any attention on those posts at all. Somebody the other day posted something that was really good too, that they had posted in their mom group. And obviously we're not in there posting ads in mom groups because that's the fastest way to get kicked out of those. But they put in there like a picture of themselves, and I don't remember whether it was before and after picture, or just like a current photo. I'll have to go back through my messenger and find it. But they put, so far I've lost 20 pounds. I'm just using this as an example because I don't remember the details. so far I've lost 20 pounds, 50 more to go. What are your weight loss goals this year? And then all these, like, it was like a mom group with like 100 and some thousand people in it. And so then all these people, all these moms like always want to lose weight, right? Like even if it's like 5 pounds, they always want to lose weight. And so then all of these moms are commenting 30 pounds, 40 pounds, how are you doing it? Blah, 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 blah. And then when they say, how are you doing it? That's when you go for the friend requests and you go to have a conversation and you tell them the changes that you've made to lose that weight and you start to build a friendship. That's how mom groups and friendship groups and those types of things convert, is real, genuine conversation. So that's another idea too. So what I'm going to do, let's see, is go back to my home page and then I'm going to screen share with you and show you some ideas that I have. Yeah, I've heard that before, putting pictures in the comment section. I mean, if you get comments on your photos, it boosts it and more people will see it. I don't know. It's just, you have to gauge the effectiveness of some of that stuff on what works for you, because what works for your algorithm isn't going to work for my algorithm, and so on and so forth. So you have to play with it. You have to pay attention to the times of days and the specific days that you're getting hits, you know, like in Indiana right now, it is snowing like crazy. People are indoors this evening. It's a Monday night. They have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. If I were to post an ad tonight, it's probably going to be hot. I can remember about 2 years ago when I was really, I guess it's probably 2 or 3 years ago, when I was hitting Coal Market so hard in the wintertime. I paid attention to when North Dakota had a massive snowstorm, and then I would Google counties and cities in North Dakota and go find those people, because I knew that they were stuck inside and they were doing nothing. So be creative. Think of how you can make contact with these people and when is a good time, you know. What a good time, probably it's basketball season. In Indiana, basketball is huge. High school basketball is massive. So, and in Indiana on a Friday night, I'm probably not going to post an ad and have a very good, you know, return on that, because people are at a basketball game. They're watching their kids play basketball. Saturday morning, they're at basketball practice with their kids, you know? So paying attention, being a little bit conscious of what is happening. Can you guys tell me if this is screen sharing? I forgot to ask. And I just closed the chat out. I'm assuming it is because I can't see anybody. So we're just gonna go for it. Oops. This is a good one too, right here. Oh crap. Help, send help. Is that screen sharing? Was it screen sharing? Can somebody tell me if it was just a second ago? Can anybody hear me? If it was screen, I know it's not now, but was it? Okay. So I'm gonna go back because Rami here had a really good post that would be good for Coal Market as well. So I'm gonna see if I can find it really fast. Is losing weight your New Year's resolution? That would be the perfect thing to post on one of these yard sale sites that we're talking about, and then put as the caption of it, how much is your New Year's resolution? How much weight do you want to lose in 2020? That would be perfect. So there's another example for you. So there are several examples. Hopefully that gives you some ideas. Now, what I want to talk about that I was asked to speak on was how to find yard sale sites. And not just how to find them. I'm going to move my computer. Hopefully I don't lose service, but I want to go sit down. Not only how to find them, but also how to find one that a bazillion True Vision associates aren't already in. to make those connections. So hopefully I don't lose you guys by moving. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what you're gonna do is this is the same whether you're on a computer or a phone. You just have to understand that the search section of a phone is the little magnifying glass on your homepage. Search section on a computer is up here. Okay, so just sort of basing it on that. Otherwise it's the same. So what I would do if I was, oops, I didn't mean to click on Ryan's picture. What I would do if I were searching something is I would say, okay, I'll maybe go get Google Maps or go search, pick a state and then go search counties in that state. So I would say like no rules county, I don't know, we'll use North Dakota because we just talked about North Dakota. Okay, so I would search something like no rules county, North Dakota, because I just want it to pick up the keywords that I'm using. Obviously, I know there's not a county named no rules, okay? And then I want to slide over, it's the same on a computer, just slide over. Obviously on a phone, you can't see as many options at the top as you can on a computer, so you slide over to groups. And then it's going to show me here what categories, what yard sale sites pick up on some of the keywords I've put in here. Okay, so what you're going to do is then start joining, and you don't want to join a whole bunch at one time. You don't want to go nuts because you can get blocked from posting and from joining any more groups if you join too many at one time. But you want to join some of these groups. Now, some of these groups have 12,000 members. Some of these groups have 800 members. Don't discredit the 800 member groups. Join some of those too. Obviously join the big ones, but don't just take away, because you have to remember, guys, that just because there's not as many people in there doesn't mean that there's not more people in there that need what you have to offer. Where Stacy and I live, there's whenever she started, there was like 300 people living in the town that she lived in, and now and where I live, there's like 1,000. So within a 5-mile radius, there's 2 6-stars with 1,300 people total in their local area. So just because it's a small area doesn't mean that there won't be a ton of people interested in what you have to offer. So just keep those kinds of things in mind when you're looking at these. The other tip I want to give you as well, and I'm going to use a different area for an example because I doubt I have like hardly any friends in these North Dakota groups. But what Facebook does, what Facebook's objective is to connect people. So what it will do is if you have friends on your friends list that are in these groups, it's going to show you the groups that your friends are in first. Now, maybe you guys are not like me. I'm going to grab my phone really fast. And maybe you're new and maybe you don't have a gazillion associates as friends on Facebook, but I do, and probably you do too, your teammates, your upline, etc. So I don't want to be in the groups that all those people are in because I don't want to be competing against them. That's not what this is about. I don't want to be fighting over customers with anybody. I want to go find fresh new faces. And so when I'm joining groups, I'm scrolling down to find groups that are further down that don't have mutual friends in common and are going to give me that fresh face. Obviously, I can't guarantee there's no associates in there, but that's my objective when I search for new groups, is I want to find people that are groups that don't have tons of associates. So I want to try and show you an example of that. If I can, and maybe it does it still on a, on a phone. I'm gonna look. It used to show you like a little preview picture of your friends that were in that group, but I'm not seeing it now. I'm gonna grab this one as an example and pull it up and see if it still shows me. Okay, so I'm not seeing it on the computer version anymore. However, if you do the same thing on your phone and you search Lake County Garage Sale, it's going to show me the groups that and I don't know if you guys can see this because I can't see what you can see because I have screen share on. But yeah, so it'll show you the ones that you're in first, and then when you scroll down, it's gonna say 10 friends or members, 13 friends or members, 60 friends or members. Obviously, that's not the group I want to be in. And then when it starts to say things like 1.2K posts a day, 130 posts a day, one friend is a member, 2.7 posts a day. That's a lot of people interacting in those groups. So that is valuable information when joining groups. If it says 1 post a month, that's probably not the group for you, even if it has 100,000 members in it, because there's nobody actively posting in that group. So you want to scroll down until you start to find less and less of your friends in the groups, and then look at 210 posts a day. That's an awesome one to join. Again, 180 posts a day. So anyway, you guys get the point. Find the groups that are active. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys is something else that I would do, and that is I'm going to go find my groups, and I'm going to try and give you an example, but I probably won't hit it on the first time, so bear with me. But I would go into some of my groups and find some of these yard sale sites that I want to be posting in. And I want to see if anybody in these groups is asking for weight loss tips or help with weight loss. I do this stuff in my friend groups and my mom groups as well. So this may be a hot tip for you guys, or maybe it's something that you're already doing. But I am going in there and searching for the people that are wanting to lose weight. So I'm going to go over here to the groups you're in and maybe find, okay, it's not showing me what I want. I can't see the whole screen because of the chat and stuff. These are suggested to join. Where on earth? Computer is so different than your phone, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I should have done this from my phone. Maybe I'll just do it from my phone because I'm gonna join this live PD fans group page because, well, it's my favorite show. And then I'm also gonna join. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's gonna ask me a bunch of questions, so I'll just answer those later. But these are kind of interesting too. It'll show you groups that or friend suggestions or suggestions for groups for you to join. That's kind of exciting. I'm gonna come back and check that out later. But I'm gonna stop this share really fast and do it from my phone. I mean, you guys probably get the point on what I'm saying here, but go grab a group, my groups. It's so much easier on a phone, literally. I don't understand why a computer has to be so complicated. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down on here. It's just a group that I haven't been on for a while. I don't want to be in one that I just have recently been in. But I'm going to find a group. Okay, this is Girls Just Want to Have Fun. This is a mom group. that has unfortunately been archived, but I can still search it. So at the top of the page, I know that you can't see that, but here is another search magnifying glass. I'm going to hit that and I'm going to type in like weight loss. And it's going to bring up any post that fit something similar to what I just typed in here. Okay. So I do this in yard sale sites and in these friends, these mom type groups. And then I'm going to go through, and this one doesn't have anything specific to that. It has some like questions and whatever, so that's not a good one. But I want to go through and find those people and friend them. And then anybody that comments that they're interested in losing weight as well, I'm going to go friend them too, because I want to get their eyes on what it is that I'm doing. And now I'm not doing this on, I want to be very clear, on other people's ads. This is just random people that are like, does anybody have any tips for weight loss, or I'm needing help losing weight, or blah, 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 blah. Just random people that are specifically seeking out weight loss. And sending them a friend request because I want to help them. Okay. So I just went to this group called Buy or Sell and did the same thing. And I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on here that at some point in this group commented and asked for tips and help on weight loss. So those are people that I want to click on that post and send them a friend request and send them anybody else that commented a friend request. And then now they're going to see my stories. They're going to see my posts. They're going to see my weight loss, health and fitness journey and all of that good stuff. And so now I've got new eyes. I'm not actively spamming them or like acting like a, I don't know, hungry animal is jumping on them as soon as they accept my friend request, any of that stuff. One key to this, however, though, is if they posted that recently, something you could do is when they do accept your friend request, send them a message, say, hey, thanks for friending me. I saw that you posted recently in the mom's page or whatever, wherever they posted it, and wanted to lose some weight. I've lost XYZ pounds. How much are you looking to lose? And just start a conversation with them, but you don't have to. Because now they're going to start seeing your stuff. But you definitely want to start interacting with them, posting on their things, commenting on their stuff, so that they see more of your stuff. So those are some tips for that. Does anybody have any questions? That was some like kind of back to the basics type things I wanted to do and some tips I wanted to give for having some success and finding people in those yard sale sites. Does anybody have any questions? Was any of this at all helpful? Anybody learn anything or get reminded of something maybe? I did get a request for this specific topic. That's why I wanted to go over it, even though it's kind of like taking a step back and covering some things that you probably may already know. Yay! Super duper. Thank you guys. Thank you, Melissa. Cool. Okay. Well, that is, oh, yay, cool. That's really all I have for you guys. If nobody has any questions, I mean, it can be about anything. How are you promoting pricing? So Dean told me that the subscribe and save should be up and working. And when we had the $80 price, I always set my customers up with a smart ship. If they wanted out of it, they could get out of it. I let them know that it was totally up to them and how they change it when I send them their instructions once they've enrolled. But it's just something I always practice in my business for retention, unless they specifically tell me they did not want to be on a smart ship up front. So I plan on doing the same thing. Once tools start working, sending them their link, having them enrolling, unless they specifically say. So when I'm talking to somebody, I'm still going to tell them I can get it for them. I can offer it to them for $80. And that will be true because that's what the subscribe and save price is. So that is my plan with that. I'm not going to change a whole lot because not a lot really has changed once the tools is working. You can still send them a link. They can still order the products they want for the price they want and all of that good stuff. Now, one really smart idea for sort of like exclusivity to make them feel like they're getting a really great deal, all that good stuff, is to start changing your wording and your pricing to $100. And then when you get them in Messenger saying, but I can offer this to you for $80 with my discount. It's just kind of about how you word those things and how you present it. And so they just thought they were going to be spending $100, but now with your discount, you can offer it to them for $80. Does that make sense? So that gives you kind of a leg up on that kind of good stuff. It does still say your name, but I believe you have to click the three little buttons in the top left-hand corner. Because I looked at that too, because I was making sure, thank you, Kelly, that mine was attached to me. Sorry, my children are screaming. What's new? Yeah, okay, so who asked that? Phyllis. So I just went to my shop link. Try to wait till you can see it. Okay, shop link. 3 buttons right up here in the top. I hope you can see it. In the top left-hand corner. When you click it, there's my name and my picture. So that's how you know. I don't ever send graphics, but we will post graphics that have retail prices on them. And then I'll look on a computer really fast to see what the shop link looks like. But I think on a computer, it's still in the top right-hand corner. Oh man, I just typed my username in wrong. What a dum-dum. When you type your username in wrong, FYI, it doesn't work. Takes you back to login. Yeah, okay, so when you're on a computer, your little picture is still in the, here, I'll screen share. So this is my shop link. My picture is right here in the right-hand corner. And then, I don't know where my name is, but it's still, my picture is still there. So that's, then, you know, they can relate it to you. You can see that your link is working because this is my picture. So that's there. And then on a phone, it does say my name for sure. But yeah, Gabby, I don't really ever send graphics, but we post a lot of graphics. And like I said, I would recommend if you have a customer group or you're working in a customer group, talking to, you know, the admins and whoever you work with in that group about upping that price as you're advertising it to 100, so that then if they're interested in that, when you get them in Messenger and you can actually offer it for 80, they're that much more excited because they're getting it for $20 less than what they thought they were going to be spending already. So that'd be my recommendation. That's just my personal recommendation. Anybody else have any questions? Good questions. I'm gonna wait just a second, and then I'm gonna hop off here and eat dinner because I'm starving. When I'm in a yard sale, whether I post a picture or not just depends on what it is I'm posting. Sometimes I'll use a before and after. Sometimes, like I said, I'll do a post that's like that one I showed you guys, or it said like, is your New Year's resolution to lose weight? And it's just a generic graphic with some words on it. I use those a lot. I'll use these posts that say, how much weight do you want to lose before the new year? And it's like A, 5 to 10 pounds, B, 11 to 20, or whatever. You get the point. A, B, C, and D. And then they can put in the comment section A, B, C, or D, how much they want to lose. I do graphics like that. There's all kinds of, there is a wrong way to do it, I guess, but there is no right way necessarily. It is truly, being a little bit creative, coming up with what fits you, what works for you, what you notice you have success with, and all that good stuff. So there's definitely not a specific, yes, this is the definite way to do it. But those are some ideas that I would recommend. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off here because, like I said, I'm starving to death. But thank you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow, I believe we do not have a power hour because I don't think we had anybody volunteer for Tuesday. Yeah, so no call on Tuesday. Wednesday, we will have one with Elisa Cowart at 8 p.m. She always has great content to share, so make sure you tune into that and share that with your teams. And I appreciate all of you guys for your time and tuning in with me. And we'll catch you next time. Have a great night.